Alright gang, this is a diecast car I've always wanted but just only recently acquired. It's a Majorette from the 70s. Now my mom worked with a lady that had a kid, it was a boy of course, about the same age as me. And he had his cars in a box at his house, and we'd go over there and so my mom could visit her friend, and we'd sit there and play with his diecast cars. For those of us who grew up in the 70s, you get lost for hours playing with your Hot Wheels. And he had this one, well not this one, he had a green version of this. He didn't have the parasol, and that's the only time I'm going to say that. I'm going to call it an umbrella. So, umbrella it is. His car didn't have the umbrella, and what fascinated me about the car is I thought it was a Volkswagen as a kid, and I'll show you why in a second. And just to show you see the size of it, there's a Hot Wheel Real Rider Bronco. Got a collection of Broncos. I love Broncos. I own one. Drive it every day. Can't kill it. Anyway, this car I always liked. Now, as I said, he didn't have the umbrella on his. If he did, I didn't realize it belonged to the car because all his stuff was in, like I said, a box. He just had a metal box or maybe a cigar box that he kept all his cars in. Now you see on the front, those are the Majorette style wheels, and on the back, they're Majorette wheels too, but they're a little bit different. That's because there's a gear, not a gear, but the little prongs on it, like on a Roll-O-Matic, that when you roll the back wheels, the umbrella spins. Now that's cool. Now this is the reason why I thought it was a Volkswagen. Keep casting shadows, I'm sorry. Check out the front end. Now in the 70s, man, they were tricking out bugs. For those of you who remember, they had like kits that you can turn your Volkswagen into a Rolls or a 40 coupe. Dune buggies, man. I mean, that was crazy back then. I'd love to have one like that now, a 40 coupe version. But I thought this was a Volkswagen because of that. But why I really liked this car was because of the interior. It had steps. See the steps where the passenger side seat should be? And you had the two high setting seats at the top. And then show you the bottom. There's the Maharadjah Majorette. Gas can, fuel can, whatever you want to call it on this side. Dual exhaust. And there's the roadside. And a little bit of paint loss. Now, a couple of things about Majorette. I've seen several videos just, you know, when I'm sliding around through YouTube, and people are posting like, hey, Majorettes are finally here in America, Majorette this, finally made it to Upton's or whatever these stores are, not Upton's, I don't even think Upton's exists, Kohl's. Majorettes, I've known about them since a kid. I've had a few, never had this one. This is a Citroen Maharadjah. I hope I'm saying that right. Don't want to offend anybody. Some millennials, trust me, I got them in my family. They may sit there and try to correct me. Do it if you want to, I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings. But let's get back to this car. Bad about rambling. This car, because I didn't know the manufacturer of it, I was constantly online, and I'm not kidding. I've looked for this car for a couple of years, and I finally just gave up. I put in search diecast Volkswagen with staircase, diecast Volkswagen with high sitting seats, and I could not find anything. Well, one night I got the thing and I said, you know, let's look at Majorette. And lo and behold, there was a few of them online in America. Holy cow, there was a red one in perfect condition. I wanted the green one because that's the one that I played with that my friend had. But there was this red one. Awesome, man. It looked like it was just pulled out of the pack. That thing on eBay now, it went to $40-something. I can't go that route. So I was looking at other ones to buy it now. $42, $60, $30, you know, and some of them was even $30 without the parasol. I said it, hey, didn't say umbrella. So I couldn't do that. And this one was in France. It was a buy it now, and it was running out of time, but it was let's just say $15 US for this car with the paint loss and all. And then the shipping charges, I want to say it was around 10 bucks. So basically $24 is what I paid for this. Still cheaper than buying them from someone in the US. And on top of that, I had bought an item like 2 days before on the other side of the country. This actually made it to my house faster. I don't know why, than the item I'd already bought and paid for 2 days prior, and it actually shipped 2 days prior. But anyway, this is ridiculous that I paid that much money for this car, but God, I had to have it. Now that I've gotten it, you know Murphy's Law, there's going to be a green one in perfect conditions for $15, including shipping. I guarantee that's going to happen, and when it does, I will grab it. I'll have 2 of them. But I'm finally glad to finally figured out what this was, and I have it in my collection. Sweet, sweet car. Now, for those of you who aren't into majorettes, you know, sometimes the scale's a little bit bigger, and they sometimes look kind of goofy, but they also have stuff like this that is just unique, different, and awesome. So Majorette is something to look at if you collect diecast cars and never really looked at majorettes before. Give it a chance. But alright, gang, that's it for this video. Thanks for viewing. Have a great day.